Hello, hello, and welcome to GameBeta Disc Plays Fearless Navigator on Stalker difficulty, not Interloper difficulty. We are here in Mountain Town, and if you're new to this series, I am currently using the most recent update, Fearless Navigator, to complete the Faithful Cartographer Achievement, as I am yet to have done that. And we are playing on Stalker difficulty. So, in Mountain Town we have done a fair bit of mapping. Not all of the locations though. Had some trouble down over here at Paradise Meadows Farm with a whole load of wolves. We've gone to the crash plane. So today we're probably going to be going up this way a little bit, up towards this way, and then maybe down here and over to these corners and just map up the map. Once we've finished mapping everywhere, we will then obviously move to a new area. So I probably need to sleep soon, so we've come back here. I am exhausted. Got some quite good gear, or some very good gear. So first of all, let's go ahead and repair this, or first of all let's go ahead and get some cloth. So let me just think where I keep all my cloth. Over here, in here, and yep, let's just take all of this. I'm going to take some of these as well because we need to pass the time, so I can use this and break some of this down into their lesser components. I'm not going to keep these. Usually I would keep these, but I am not going to today. Probably don't need all this, but that's going to be way too much. So first of all, we have cloth, so let's repair that hat. You repair. Now, I am exhausted, so this is probably going to fail quite a few times. There we go. Okay, 100%. Alright, I think all the other gear is perfectly fine, and it's not that bust up. Not that broken. Although those trousers could probably use... Yeah, these worn work pants can probably use fixing, but I'm not going to do that now because I'm exhausted and it's going to be costing me my sewing kits because it keeps failing. Don't need these. So ideally I want to pass the time until it is, and so I know that I'm going to be waking up in daylight. What I didn't do is go to the bed, so that might be an issue. So hope I can make my way to the bed. It is dark, but the good thing with this little house is it is a small house, and it's quite easy to find the bed usually. There it is. Alright, so let's carry on doing some of this. Get some cured leather, get some more cured leather. So yeah, like I said, if you are new to this series, I am trying to complete the Faithful Cartographer on Stalker difficulty, as I have not yet done that. Using obviously the new Fearless Navigator content update that Hinterlands released. There's some good stuff, good useful things in there. Alright, I think that will do for now. So let's go ahead and drink some water. Obviously, because I have a greater abundance of food here. Oh, how much? Okay. Yeah, because I have a greater abundance of food, I am also keeping myself well fed for the well fed bonus, because that will give us an extra 5 kilos of carrying, or allow us to carry 5 kilos extra, I should say. Excellent. Alright, so I think I have plenty of water in the fridge downstairs. Just adjusting my chair a moment. It is perfect. The sun is up. How is all my stuff coming along? Good. So fresh guts there. We've got a wolf pelt. We've got some cured guts here. We've got some deer hide. Got another cured rabbit pelt and another cured rabbit pelt. So I think I can go ahead actually and get some of that crafted. But I don't know what to do, whether to do that now or got plenty of race hips, so that's something else I need to do later, is make some of that. So let's drop all of this stuff that I'm not wearing. All of this, lots of boots. So my carrying capacity, as you can see, I've got that +5 in green up in the top left hand corner. That's from the well-fed bonus. Right, so I need to take some food with me. I know we got some meat outside, I believe. Yeah, okay. So grab some water, which is in here, I believe. There it is. Grab. Probably need maybe 2 litres, because I'm going to go ahead and drink some immediately. And then we're going to grab some food. Well, see what we have outside. Yeah, because when we move, I probably want to take some of this lighter stuff with me. So if I can survive off meat outside, if we have meat, that is. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a little while since I played this. And thank you to Le Surge, actually. The first thing, while I remember... Yeah, there we go. We've got some meat here. Let's go ahead and eat that. That's going to put us all the way back up near to the top. Yeah, thank you to Le Surge, who pointed out that I had actually left a hunting knife in the blue car, which I believe is down here. It's on the dashboard. So thank you, Le Surge. So before I do go anywhere, let's go and grab that. Like I said, it's been a couple of days since I played this, so I generally upload or record a bunch at the same time and then leave it and move on to one of the other series. So it's been a while, but I do vaguely remember what I was doing. Now, was it this blue car? No. It's not that blue car. It wasn't any of these. So, it must have been one that was down the other way. I did look at the video to see where it was. Obviously I've forgotten. Probably don't need to sit inside the car anyway, you can see through the windscreen. I don't need to get in and out of the cars. So we have explored most of this area. The odd thing is, it appears as if all of my markings that I had have gone. There is a wolf. Have gone. Now, all I can think of is that was a bug, possibly, or something happened, because I had all these marked out. I don't think Hinterlands has, as of yet, introduced the decay mechanic, which they said they were going to introduce, but as you can clearly see, all my markings have gone. It doesn't really matter that much. I have searched this entire area. I do know where I have and haven't been, and that is I have been everywhere. This is the blue car, and there is the knife. I can see it. Look at that. So thank you very much, Le Surge, for pointing that out. We now have another hunting knife. Right, so let's go exploring. I really want to find a revolver. I've got 1 bullet, which is not ideal. And there is a wolf right there, so he's kind of blocking our way a little bit. So I think I'm going to go over there today and have a look at this area. And then I think do a bit of exploring and then go down to the workbench near the farm and maybe make myself some rabbit mittens, or the hat, probably the mittens I would say. I can hear wolfies. That is the problem with this area and Stalker in general, is there is a lot of wolves. Good thing is, it means you can get lots of wolf pelts and make that coat quite quickly, as long as you have the gun, which I do have. Got 5 bullets, so if I don't miss, that's 5 wolves. See, there's one over there. And there's another one almost coming towards us, but then turning around. So we haven't been up this hill as of yet. So if we go up there, we might be able to find the Polaroid. I don't think I've found the Polaroid for this area yet. The Polaroid, what they do is they allow you to go to a location, which is obviously the Polaroid photo that is shown in the Polaroid. I mean, the location is a photograph of the location. You can go in there and you can search or survey, sorry, the whole area. So that will be something that hopefully we can find up around here somewhere. Ah, here's one of the wolves that I shot earlier. So this is going to take me 2 hours 45 minutes. Should be okay. 2 hours 7 minutes. Well, let's do it with this hatchet. Yeah, the weather's okay. Oh, and now I'm increasing in temperature. That's good. That's good. Alright, so rather than go back now, so I've got plenty of... Well, actually I will go back. I'm going to go back and get this drying immediately, and then I'm going to come back here. Leave the meat outside as well of the house. I don't want to be walking around with lots of wolf meat. That will attract wolves. See, there he goes. He's already picked up my scent. You can see him trotting over to where I was a minute ago. So let's get out of here. I think also I have searched this area for cattails. Yeah, I speak it too soon. There is some cattails right there and some cattails here. So maybe on the way back through, once I've dropped this stuff off, we'll just quickly pass through here and pick up the rest of these cattails. But let's get moving, because that wolf picked up our scent and he is going to be looking for us. I'm going to be careful as well, because there's another wolf up here, so we should be okay. The fog is coming in, which might hamper my... Yep, here we go. Here comes this wolf. Here he comes. Sorry, my mind went blank there for a minute as I was deciding what to do. To shoot or to not shoot. Deciding not to shoot. There we go. Let's get inside here. Let's drop all this guts off and the meat, which we'll put outside, and then hopefully Mr. Wolf will leave us alone. Wow, 3% on that meat. I'm probably going to have to try and cook that immediately before it goes totally rotten. So let's drop that, and then let's drop the guts here. Let's start a fire. I'm pretty sure I have plenty of wood. I do. Plenty of sticks. Let's start a fire. Take charcoal, because we're going to need that at some point. Well, before I start, actually, let's do what I usually do, save my matches. Not that important to save matches on Stalker, because you do get a lot more than you would on Interloper, but habits are good to keep. Come on, where's the stick? There we go. Alright. Yeah, hopefully cooking this meat up will restore some of its goodness. Need to be a little bit careful though, because it is wolf meat, so I can't eat too much of it. There we go. Let's put this out. Let's get rid of that. Let's chuck in some reclaimed wood. I think that should be enough. Let's cook some of this. No. No, no, no. Here's my pot. There's my pot. Okay. Let's cook another piece. And let's cook another piece. There we go. Cool. So 54 minutes till ready, and we got 57 minutes on the fire. So that is perfect. Probably could have actually done something else then, like read maybe. So how much is that given us? Yeah, there you go. Oh, damn it. I didn't see that last piece. Well, you know what? I'm going to use that last piece then. I'm not going to start another fire for that last piece. I'm going to use that last piece as a decoy. Damn it. Didn't see that piece. That could have been 4 pieces. Doesn't matter. Never mind. We've got plenty of food. In fact, actually, if I don't carry it, I probably won't need the decoy, will I? Here we go. Where is he? Oh, that was a rabbit. You know what? I might be able to sneak up on this wolf now. I heard him killing a rabbit. If I can find where he killed that rabbit. Possibly over here. Yeah, if I can sneak up on him. Can't hear anything. All I can hear is the waterfall. Okay, now I can hear him. Still can't see him though, so where is he? That's annoying. Too slow though, he jumped from quite a distance. He is gonna collapse. And here is the rabbit. Nothing to harvest. But that was the rabbit, I believe, maybe, that he had. Oh, come on. Alright. Can't run. I know, I'm sorry, Astrid. Let's go in here quickly. There is a lot of wolves around here. Constant attacks. I'm glad I'm not playing this on Interloper because I would be dead so long ago. Right. Cloves, they need fixing. My condition, I got blood loss. So let's go ahead and... oh yeah. Apply a bandage. Okay, I also have infection risk, so let's go ahead and use the old man's beard wound dressing. I have a sprained ankle and I have pain, so I don't care about those. I'm just going to let those go. I'm going to fix up some clothing, such as this one. I need cloth, so let's go and get some cloth. Alright, that did not go very well. Bit of a waste of a day, which I need to stop wasting these days, otherwise I'm going to start running out of food and whatnot. Right, but these wolves, they're all over the place at the moment. Let's repair that before they break. Come on. You can repair this. Oh. Always seems it's third time lucky with this. Let's drink some water quickly. But that could have been worse. I could have properly broken some gear. I can't be affording to do this once I've crafted my own gear though, because that's to fix that gear you need To fix that type of gear, you need the rabbit pelts or the wolf pelts, but you need the animal pelt to fix it, which can be quite hard to maintain. I'm just going to repair these up to full while it's still light, if it lets me. It did, good. And I'm going to repair this up to full. There we go. Alright. So this horse I need, well, okay, that can stay, that can stay. Right, so like I said, not gonna do anything about this today. Might go out and have a look for that wolf tomorrow. A bit of a waste of a day. The weather was turning though, so I'm not, to be honest, I'm kind of wanted to get some food. Now I can't see the door. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think I could have got much of in the way of surveying done. The weather was coming in pretty. The fog was coming in pretty quickly, so. But I can't afford to keep wasting these days like this because we've got a lot to map. This area is good, but it's also very dangerous. Like I said, there are a lot of wolves here. In Stalker, I think there are more wolves than normal anyway. But Mountain Town in this area is pretty well known, at least to me anyway, for having lots of wolves in it. So let's eat up some food. Okay, risk of intestinal parasites. So I don't want to eat another one of those. What is it? It is 1%. So let's not eat any more. We've got plenty of calories anyway. So, and I got plenty of food in the fridge and cacto stalks. Alright, more water. Okay, there we go. Still dark outside, but that doesn't matter. Let me just get my bearings. Need to get some food from the fridge, so we'll go over here. If I can make my way into the kitchen and find the fridge, there we go. So, what to eat? What food to eat? I think if we take some of these, let's take this and this, because these are the two heaviest things that I have, and then these later. Actually, this is on 50%, so let's eat that. So let's go ahead and eat. Nope. Cancel. Thank you. Let's go ahead and eat this. It's going to give us 600 calories, pork and beans. It's on 50%, so that's going to drop down fairly soon. Let's go ahead and eat the peanut butter, which is 900 calories, which is yummy yummy. There we go, that puts us up. So, we've got a bit of wolf meat, which we can have later. Let's leave the house, see how the temperature is outside. Not great, I'll be honest, not great. So, I think, let's go back indoors. Let's break down some more clothes. If I can find a cabinet. Let's break down clothes, I said. Let's transfer that. And break it down. It's going to pass an hour and a half. The sun is going to come up, and hopefully that weather will clear. If the weather hasn't cleared, then my plan is going to be very simple, and that is to go down to the workstation. So let's check it out. If I go down to the workstation, then I can make some mitts and some rabbit hide hats, or rabbit pelt hats. It's okay. It's not the sort of weather I want to be out in necessarily. So I'm thinking that we are going to go and yeah, we're gonna do our crafting outside. I do believe that there is a crafting station down there. I can't 100% remember. I'm pretty sure it is. Hope I'm not confusing it with another area. So we need. Oh, these aren't cured yet. These are cured. That's one cured gut. These aren't cured either. Okay, so we can't actually do that at the moment because I don't have enough cured gut. Yeah, actually I do want to get rid of that, so let's get rid of that quickly. Yeah, so okay, so in that case then that's fine. Just grab a bit more water. This should be enough. So weather's not great, unfortunately, but we can at least go up to that house. Oh, it's cleared up a bit now. That's fine. It's cleared up a little bit. I suppose I could go and look for that wolf, which it ran up in this direction. So let's just check. I should have 5 current 5 wolves. Where are they? Wolf, 5 wolves killed, yes. So that wolf died. The only question is, where did it die? Go ahead and drink some water quickly. So later on I'll eat that can of peaches, and that will give me some hydration and some calories as well, so that's good. I've got loads of cans of pop, not Coke. Loads of cans of pop, so I can also use them, which I'll probably start drinking some of them. Unless I find a deer carcass or something for my meat. Now, I don't know how far this deer would have gone up here, if indeed it went up here. This will give me a good viewpoint from up here anyhow if he's not up here, so I can have a look. So, he wouldn't have been able to get up here, I don't think. So, let's have a look. See if I can go from around here. See if I can see any kind of wolf carcasses anywhere. Nope, there's a simple answer to that. They run so far that it's very difficult to track them unless you start following their blood trail immediately. Obviously in the condition I was in, I wasn't in any way, shape or form ready to do that. Can't see them though. Can't see anything. No, can't see anything. What's that over there? That was something. Is that just a cliff? Yeah, not this way. Alright, well, I need to get down from here now, so let's, please don't injure yourself, Astrid. Thank you. Yeah, that's just a piece of the mountain clipping through. Aha. Is that him? Or is that also just a piece of the cliff clipping through? No, I think that is him. I think we found it. So I couldn't see him because he was right underneath. I couldn't also see those crows. But there we go. Excellent. He's frozen. Don't really care. Going to take all this. Use the knife. Harvest. Excellent. Thank you, Wolfie. So let's go and drop all this meat off. I'll cook this meat later. Start curing those sides. The good thing is, now I've got 3 wolf pelts, so I will be able to craft the wolf coat, and that will hopefully give me some protection against these wolves and scare. What the wolf coat does is quite often scare the wolves away. Now, haven't played much Stalker difficulty. Oh, for God's sake, again. Alright, well this time I can follow him because all I got is a laceration. So if I can get him again. He's gone. He is bleeding. If I can get him again, then I can bring him down quicker. He really came out of nowhere. I didn't even hear him or anything then. But we're going to follow this one and we're going to get him right now. Where is his blood? Here he goes. God, they like to run through the most difficult areas. Oh, please don't go towards all the other wolves. Please don't go towards all the other wolves. Oh yeah, I lost his trail. Where did it go? Where did he go? Oh, down here. Okay. Alright, he did. There he is, isn't he? He's going towards... He was going towards the farm. Well, hopefully up here I'll have a better view of where he is. So this is good. This is going to give me a lot of meat, which unfortunately I can't eat all the meat. I need to start hunting deer. But it does give me some sustenance, and there is a deer. This wolf... There's the wolf. I see him. He is going to fall at any minute. He's walking. Now we have him in sight. And now what I might do after I've got this wolf, so I might go and try and get the deer. Oh, I can hear him. But I can't see him. There he is. Oh, he's trying to... Oh, for God's sake. There's so many. There's 4 of them. Alright. That wolf can stay there, and I am going to go. I cannot believe the amount of wolves that are on Stalker difficulty. It is insane. Really hampering my exploration. He's chasing after me. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I didn't expect to see a pack of 4 wolves come walking around that corner then. Never mind, we got one. We got 1 wolf, so that is 3 pelts that we've got, which is enough, as I say, for the wolf coat, which should give me some protection against wolf attacks in the future, because it should ward them off a little bit. Let's drop this and then let's go back up towards that garage and see if we can't get ourselves... Let's pick up this a minute. And then let's drop off this. And put some more guts over here. Fresh gut, fresh gut. Now, cured guts, I'm going to stick in a pile over here. In my cured gut pile. And they're still curing. This is all curing. Good, good. Alright. I don't think I got anything. Yeah, just the parasites. So, yeah, gear. Gloves are going to need fixing soon. And this hat. I'm probably going to go ahead and repair this because I don't want that hat to break. Good. And I'm probably going to go ahead and repair these as well. So I'd imagine my sewing kit is going to break now. That's okay. I do have more, I hope. Put this broken sewing kit. Put the broken sewing kit in the fridge because that will disappear. There we go. All right. More cloth. I'm not sure if I have any more cloth now. Cloth. No, I don't. Okay, so I need to go cloth hunting later. So the gloves should be okay for a minute. I think I have a spare pair as well. Right. nice day. Let's get out and do something because this is starting to wear a little thin. Is that done? Go ahead and eat this now, just to hydrate ourselves a bit. It's not going to hydrate us that much, but enough to justify doing that now, and we're going to drink some of this water. So let's go up and check out that house over there. Well, not the house. It's like a I think it's the what's it called? Coast Guard tower or something like that. Well, not Coast Guard, but like a cliff tower, rescue house, something. I don't know what the hell it is. No idea what you call it. It's something. It's a building that you can go in and look in. So that's where we are heading. Now these wolves are going to be around here somewhere, I would imagine. It's not that one up there. I've been in that one. The one over there. When we get there, we can have a look. I'm going to pick up some of these. So got plenty of food, but okay, I can hear him already. That was a rabbit though, at least he was going for. Now let me check actually, because I would imagine that that wolf that we killed, or that wolf we attacked, is probably dead now. Wolves killed 6, there we go, yeah, so that other wolf is also now dead. At least we know the general direction of where he went, and he will be over this hill somewhere. Need to be careful though, because there are going to be more wolves. There he is. Was that wolf just cannibalizing another wolf? Where's he gone? He's there. Oh no, I thought that was a wolf carcass. Nothing to harvest. Well, that sounds like a lot of wolves, if you can hear that. Sounds like 4 or 5 wolves. Where is he? Is that a ridge here? Oh, I see, yes, there is. Yeah, there you go, there's 2 of them. Alright, well, I want to get up there. And they are there. They haven't seen me yet. He's probably going to go and chase that deer, isn't he, in a minute? Nope, he's turned around. Oh, that was lucky. Nearly fell off a cliff. Kind of did fall off a cliff, but it was a very small cliff. Okay, so yeah, 1 wolf over there, a deer over here. I really want the deer for meat. That is the thing. Do I want to spend the day chasing a deer around? Because inevitably I'm probably not going to take it down in 1 shot. I'm not a particularly good shot. We shall try though. Stay here and have a look. Oh. Oh, need to reload. Oh. I just reloaded it. Why did it? Oh, I see. Okay, that was odd. And now he's further away from me. Can I get closer? About as close as I need to be. And he's walking away. Like I said, not a particularly good shot with the rifle. Because I play mostly on interloper, haven't obviously had much of a chance to Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, let's get this. It's 8 kilos of meat. It's going to take an hour and 40, or 2 hours basically to do. Okay, so we got a lot of cooking to do, so I think I will go back, cook up all this meat, and then tomorrow, I promise, we're going to go out and do some surveying. But I've got some good meat now to last me a couple of nights, so... Oh, come on, seriously? Alright, I'm just going to scare you away with the torch. I don't want to use any more of my bullets trying to... Yeah, thank you. Don't want to use any more of my bullets fighting these wolves. There's too many of them around here. If I find plenty of more bullets, or if I find the revolver, then so be it. That will be fine. So, if I run back, I can get this. Weather is coming in quickly. If I can get back, then I will be able to light a fire with this torch, saving myself a match. But if I make it back in time though, this wind, coupled with my overburden of weight, is somewhat slowing me down. Oh, oh, sorry. Okay guys, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to leave this episode here, so you don't have to watch me walk all the way back in this awful weather very slowly. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button, and we'll see you next time on GameBeta Displays The Long Dark. Bye bye.